The officers will now come in as they've been sent to look at these people, and we'll go from there when they've caught up with them. Obviously at this point we can do with the build music. So what will happen is, obviously they'll come and talk to them, separate them both so that they are no longer able to talk to each other, so they can't make a story up. What will happen is the female officers will search the female, and obviously the male will search the male, or the male officers will search the male. There's a standard procedure for this, we call it quartering. We make sure that their hands are out their pockets at all times, and that one of the officers stands slightly back to make sure that if there is any sudden movements from the suspect, that he can certainly intervene as for officer safety. We then start the search by quartering. First of all, top left-hand quadrant of the body at the front, and it can be done with an open hand or the back of the hand, depending. Before the search actually takes place, the officer will ask the suspect if they have any sharp objects or anything dangerous on them that they need to give out, like a needle or something like that. Most, believe it or not, most drug addicts will tell us they have needles on them, which is quite nice. That's most of them, not all of them. And that saves us from getting stuck with anything, and obviously for our safety. The officer will then search the outer garment, go through quarters, top left-hand corner, top right-hand corner, and then obviously the front and back at the bottom as well, searching the top of the boots, inside the belt. People hide things just underneath their belt, behind their flies and things like that, on their trousers. Obviously we don't get too close and personal, but we do get as close as we legally can, as they say. And from that point they'll search through. Now sometimes they find things, sometimes they don't, but either way we have to fill in a form, which is a stop and account or stop and search form, which records all the details of the people that have been searched, and also our details. So if for any reason the person's like, oh, looks like they found something. Oh, it's never me, officer, it's always someone else. So at this point, clearly they found something, so they will be detaining them out. And I guess on this occasion it's something in a piece of silver paper, so we're guessing that will be some kind of drug. Obviously the man will be arrested now and taken off to custody. We'd normally have a nice big shiny police van to do that, but today these officers are walking off. So a round of applause for the first officer to arrest. Now, have the other person got anything? At this point they've obviously not found anything on this occasion, so they're filling in some paperwork. And at this point I think we'll cut this a bit shorter because we've got a more interesting demonstration now with cars and stuff. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, about quite a police cars have stopped this vehicle.
Can't hear you! Can't hear you!
Right, my colleagues just found out that he thinks this person hasn't got insurance, so he's going to ring the MIP. This is the motor insurance network, and all of you here that do have insurance on the vehicles, which I'm sure you all do, insurance. So basically, what we can do now is powers we had. So the other powers we have is got a nice sticker on there. My colleagues already called the recovery, so they're on their way. We're going to recover the thing. Okay, not only does the vehicle get recovered, the other powers we have for no insurance. These are roadside. Once the vehicle is seized, we go to the depot. And you've got to go for the prison road or the driver. Well, I've just been told by my colleague, apparently we've got some more work to do, so she's not getting a lift home, she's going to have to walk home in the rain. So maybe she'll buy her insurance next time. Right, I think we've just about wrapped that up. If anyone's got any questions about AIM or that kind of thing, we'll be over there. Come and see us and we'll have a chat. Thank you.
And over to the police again for the speech on what's going to happen now. Thank you. On this situation, police have been called to what we call a suspect package. We never use the B word, just in case a member of the public's listening. And the police are going to come along, assess the situation, obviously making sure that they keep a safe distance. Obviously in this scenario they can't really keep a safe distance because we'll be further back than you are. Once the area is cordoned off and we know it's safe, we will move well out of the way. We're just making sure that my colleagues are cordoning it off, and then we'll move out of the way for the EOD, which will be coming in shortly.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is a bomb disposal team from 11th Explosive Ordnance Disposal Regiment of the Royal Logistic Corps. They've arrived in what starts off as a standard 7.5 ton truck, but which is equipped with a 220 horsepower engine. It can do over 100 miles an hour. On arrival at the scene, they'll make sure that they're safe, and then in most cases we'll try to deal with the device remotely. And what this means, they'll use a robot which is called a wheelbarrow. The reason it's called a wheelbarrow is that the very first ones were made from parts taken off an old electric garden wheelbarrow. This one's moved on a little bit since then. This is the Mark 8B version. Been in service for around 15 years now, but each one still costs £130,000 each. However, it costs more than that to train one of us, and this has got no next of kin, so if it all goes horribly wrong, only that gets blown up and not us, hopefully. Once the team are happy with where they are, they will send the robot down to the target end. It normally goes on radio control and it can work up to 800 metres away from the target, but normally it would work at about 100 metres away. There will be a small controlled explosion in a few seconds, so just stand by for that. Okay, that simulated a controlled explosion, and had we fired the real weapons, that device would now be smashed up all over the concrete. We couldn't fire the real ones because they have their own safety distances and could cause injury if you fired them at this close range. The whole suit weighs about 45 kilograms. Now I weigh 65 kilograms. So once we're in the suit and carrying all the weapons and tools that we need, an operator would normally double his own body weight. So there's only a certain amount of time that you can work in the suit. As the operator approaches the device, he carries a disruptor, which is exactly the same kind of weapon that was on the wheelbarrow, so that if he needs to destroy it again, he can. In this case though, he's got a perfect shot, and once he's there, he'll quickly confirm that everything he's got is okay. He'll make what's left of the device safe, and then he can hand the situation over to the police so they can get their scenes of crimes officer in and gain whatever evidence is left over. Now, ladies and gentlemen, is the device rendered safe in about 1/10 of the time that it would normally take. That then concludes our part of the demonstration. Thank you very much.